My name's Stephen Turley and I joined Tube Lines 2.5 years ago in September 2005. I joined the Mechanical Engineering scheme, which is a 2-year scheme. Every 3 months you rotate around the company into a different department to pick up experience and competencies.
I'm Sharon Tunde. I studied Mechanical Engineering at Queen Mary's University in East London. I joined Tube Lines 18 months ago. I was attracted to Tube Lines because they give us the opportunity to move around the company and do different placements. Because I wasn't sure initially when I left university what specific area I wanted to work in, I wanted to join a company that gave me that opportunity to try different things before I settled down into one role.
My name is Madana. I joined Tube Lines at the beginning of this year in February, and I'm on the Electrical Engineering graduate scheme. Well, my first placement with Tube Lines has been on Jubilee Signals, and I've been looking at the automatic train operation units that are on the trains on the Jubilee line, and through that I've gained a lot of experience of how it works and how the signalling system works on the Jubilee.
I finished the graduate scheme 6 months ago, and I'm now on my full-time role working for the Station Modernisation Enhancement Programme. I'm responsible for all the mechanical engineering upgrade work to Green Park, which is where we are now, Covent Garden and Hyde Park Station. There's lots of rooms which we're changing the use of, and so I'll have to design ventilation systems, air conditioning systems, and bringing in hot and cold water to many areas as well.
My first placement was working with the station's Modernisations and Enhancement Programme. I worked in a number of stations there, supervising the mechanical engineer who was working on those projects, so it was lots of assurance documentation. After that I went on to work on Green Park Station, where I was the mechanical design engineer for that station, so I had sole responsibility for that up to the 20% design stage. I've also worked at Track Innovations and Health and Safety, and currently I'm working on the Jubilee Line track as a track quality engineer.
I joined the 2-year mechanical engineering graduate scheme. The idea is that you move around every 3 months to different parts of the company, different departments, to pick up experience as an engineer and the competencies necessary for you to become chartered. I was attracted to Tube Lines because it's a good London-based engineering company. I've always lived in London and I've always used a tube. I read the Evening Standard when I was looking for jobs after university, and I was aware of the challenges that Tube Lines and Metronet faced, and I wanted to be part of that.
I enjoy working with Tube Lines because it's a really good company to work for. It's a really good learning environment for someone like in my position to be in. As a graduate, sort of coming to the job, not really knowing that much about the industry, and the longer I've been here, the more I've been able to learn and take from my colleagues, and also not only the people that are my managers, but also the other graduates on the scheme as well.
It's definitely helping me towards my chartership, because I'm able to move around the company and find the places where I'm able to get the competencies that I need, so I'm able to tailor my placements to get what I need.
I'm here today in the Stratford Market Depot installing some data logging equipment into the trains. The logging equipment is there just to be able to determine the power input to the automatic train operation unit, which is in all Jubilee line trains, and we're just analysing the data that we can collect from these data loggers, and just so we can get to the root cause of any potential problems that are being caused by the ATOs.
My greatest achievement was whilst I was working on the graduate scheme. I worked for the Tube Lines escalator department, and we were preparing for the overhaul of the line escalator, and there's a 4-ton gearbox which needs to be removed from the station, and I was asked to research cranes and lifting equipment to remove the gearbox from the station. I enjoy working for Tube Lines because there's plenty of flexibility, and there's lots of departments such as track, trains, escalators, stations and signals where you can pick up a lot of experience from. There's always someone who can help you out because there's lots of expertise in the company.
My greatest achievement so far was a few months ago when I helped to organise a special event for some engineers that were over from Hong Kong, and we were able to learn a lot from them, and they were able to teach us a lot as well. And we had a special networking event for the graduates here at Tube Lines and at Metronet and London Underground, because many of us hadn't met each other before. It was really great to meet people who are in the same situation as us, also striving to get their competencies. And yeah, it was a really good day out. It was a really great achievement when I saw it all come together and everyone enjoyed themselves.
My main goal was to become chartered after leaving university, and Tube Lines works with the IMechE, Institution of Mechanical Engineers, to help you build on your competencies and your experience in order to become chartered within 4 years. Tube Lines have supplied me with plenty of training and development. I've been on quite a few computer-aided design courses and leadership courses and any specialist courses which I needed for the role.
So diverse. I get to do a lot of different things. I'm out on site a lot of the time in offices, working with contractors, so it's really fun. I think at Tube Lines there's really great people, which makes my work enjoyable. It's a very social company, and because I'm a social person, it makes me enjoy myself. The other graduates are always fun, willing to help out when you need work and also go out after work. So yeah, it's a great company to work for.